Hey guys, this is Eric from ET Figure Unboxing, and in this video we're going to take a look at SH Figuarts Ant-Man from Captain America: The Civil War. I'm guessing this is going to be a relatively short review just because he doesn't come with a whole lot. And here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. I really like the packaging they're doing over here. And let's not waste any more time and bust this thing open and see what we got. Alright, so here we have the figure still in the inner packaging, and as expected, he doesn't come with a whole lot. And I think this is one of those situations where you kind of ask yourself, like, is it worth it? Like, is it worth the $50 since he doesn't come with a whole lot? In my opinion, it's still yes. It would have been nice if they can like make this into a $40 figure, but I don't know, the sculpt and the detail seems to be really good, and he is still probably the best Ant-Man in the market. And if you ask me, I really don't know what else I want in here. Maybe another pair of hands, but I don't know. I don't think it really needs it. But anyways, let's jump straight into the figure and take a closer look. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and let's just take a closer look. I like the sculpt, and the paintwork is just beautifully done. And the texture is a little bit different than what I'm used to. I'm just gonna let you guys take a closer look over here. So he does have a little bit of texturing over here, and I like the metallic red they're using in their eyes, as expected from Tamashii Nations. This is your standard SH Figuarts, and I think it's well worth $50. And that is just my opinion, by the way. And I don't know, I don't have any other Ant-Man to compare. I don't own any of the domestic figures or something, so it's up for you to decide. But I still think this is the best, right? Like, I'm just very, very biased when it comes to SH Figuarts. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, let's check out the articulation and see. Alright, so for the articulation on this guy, it's actually pretty nice. And I think it's what I call modern standard nowadays. They do very, very good at the articulation. So he can look up and down no problem, and he can turn his head no problem. And the whole figure feels really sturdy. I really prefer my figures to be sturdy than loose. Some people don't like it when it's too tight, like the joints are too tight, but I still prefer it tight over loose. But here is, oh, no puns intended, by the way. And here's a butterfly joint over here, and the shoulder can move up, and the whole thing is on like a ball joint, but it does have a butterfly, so it extends out like over here, so it allows for a little bit more articulation. So he does have the bicep curl, and he has a bicep swivel, and I'm pretty sure he can do the block pose, right? If he can do a block pose, that'd be nice. Not quite, but he's almost there. Like, if he can block something, every time like a character can do like a cross arm like block, it has very, very good articulation. But this one, I think it's almost there, but just not quite. But you get the idea. Like, he has like a butterfly joints that works decent amount, and the ab crunch is very, very, very good. He can move up and down, and he can go back this much, and he go in front this much, and this thing rotates and stuff. And he has the older pull down joints, I believe. Yeah, he has the pull down hip. Wait, does it pull down? Yeah, it does. It pulls down. And you have a swivel over here. And again, the whole thing feels really sturdy, so I'm not gonna like stress on it. And the leg bends that much, and there's toe hinge and everything. So the articulation, there's a pivot, by the way, so it's really, really nice. Like, the articulation is just your SH Figuarts standard. It's really, really good. But yeah, let's check out the accessories and see what we got. Alright, so as we talked about earlier, he only came with a pair of display open hands and a really, really small minifigure of himself. It's really, really nicely detailed, but I don't really care too much for it. For all I know, I will lose it very, very quick if I just like put it out here. So I'm just gonna put it back into the box. But yeah, let me think of a better pose. I think like he can do like a running pose with this or something. Yeah, so that could be really nice if you can line that right. But I can't really do any pose right now. I don't feel like posing it. So let's jump straight into the size comparison. So here we have Ant-Man fighting against Captain America. And here's Ant-Man fighting against Mark 45. Ant-Man against Thor. And we have Ant-Man against SH Figuarts Hulk. And by the way, guys, I'm not gonna spend $100 on the new Figma Hulk. I just don't have the money to throw around right now. So I'm sorry, guys. There's some other good reviews out there, and I personally think the Figma Hulk looks better, but I'm afraid the Figma joints might be a little bit fragile for my taste, so I'm gonna skip on that one for now. But it does look better than the SH Figuarts Hulk though, like for sure. Alright, so next up we have SH Figuarts Goku against Ant-Man. And by the way, I just used the Gohan body and the Awakening Goku head. And next up we have SH Figuarts Gohan versus Ant-Man. And I can't wait for the new release for the SH Figuarts Gohan. I might just do like a review for the SH Figuarts Gohan and just share my thoughts about it. But yeah, do let me know in the comments if you like to see that, because that one is really, really old. And next up we have the new SH Figuarts Armor Trunks, and that looks pretty good. And next up we have the SH Figuarts Sage Naruto. And realistically, I think he should try to dodge it. And next up we have the SH Figuarts Kakashi and Sasuke. And next up we have Lord Baron from Kamen Rider Gaim. And next up we have the SH Figuarts Bruce Lee. Alright, so next up we have some more SH Figuarts for size comparison, and that looks pretty good. And we have some of my favorite Figma figures, and that looks pretty good. And lastly we have some random Revolt tag from Vulcanlock. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I think this is a pretty good figure. It's just that if you can accept the $50 price point with so little accessories. Like, he almost came with nothing. But yeah, do let me know in the comments what you feel about Ant-Man and the whole series in general. I didn't want to say this, but I haven't watched the Ant-Man movie yet, and my brother kept telling me how good it is. So yeah, I hope you don't dislike the video just because I didn't watch the movie, but hope you guys have a nice day, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, and this is Eric. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!